any COVID-19 client or patients in the past. Okay. We welcome everyone to get the chance that I cannot hear anything. Then maybe you need to turn on your speaker on your computer or on your phone, or maybe when you're driving, you put the speaker connect with the car, and then you need to do some operation there. So I want to start with how do you set up your personal real estate corporation this matter. I'm not in control of the slide. Who is control the slide? Yeah. Next one. So basically, this is a law passed by Ontario government, allow every real estate salesperson or broker to set up your personal corporation. And the main purpose is called tax fairness for realtors. So basically in Ontario, in the past, or other professions, they can set up their personal corporation, including accountant, dentist, lawyers, doctors, even IT person, mortgage brokers. I don't know mortgage broker. Maybe they are not yet. But as of October 1st, every real estate salesperson, brokers, you can. I can control this. You can set up your own personal corporation. So this is the law. This is the past first read back in 2019, and then in the past 11 months, it officially passed the third reading and is a royal consent from Ontario government. Now it is a law. October 1st, it is official date. You can set up your personal corporation. Next one. So this is I think most of our office agent has attended the seminar hosted by Trap and Aurea, and we have other accountants. They also set up their own seminar to talk about the different issues, and there will be another seminar tomorrow. I think it's 1 p.m. Set up by Toronto Real Estate Board. So everyone, if you are interested in this personal corporation, if any special question, you are welcome to ask me, and you are welcome to join the seminar tomorrow, hosted by Trap. And before we start to talk about the details, I want to mention one thing is like I talk with many accountants, many broker record, and also accountants. At this moment, it is quite early stage that lots of questions we do not have a firm answer. You are ready, legal to set up your personal corporation, but it's like some questions we are not very clear. But you can start. You can start a tax deferral. And one question, I think in the yesterday's seminar that the Chinese accountant, I have discussing with him last week, yesterday, even the day before, is about my income, my finished deal. Can we roll over those income to my corporation? Let's say I sold the one house back in February and it's going to closing tomorrow, and then can I ask our brokerage to hold my commission and then to pay to my corporation? The answer is yes. 这里应该有人鼓掌吧 right? If you sold a condo, sold a house for any deal not closed, and we didn't pay your commission yet, and then we can roll over that income to your corporation. Why? Because I got a firm confirmation from Rico's client service. Rico said so. So I have the email in my email, and then they told me they told about another 10 book records saying that yes, you can roll over the unpaid commission to your personal corporation. Okay. So the tax saving opportunity for the reason for you to set up your personal corporation is tax deferral, split your income, declare dividends rather than pay a salary and wait until a low income year or whatever. So for all these questions, I'm not going to answer because I'm not a licensed accountant. But so I see that Wilson sent a message here. Can you split your income with your? Let me see where is the question here. Can you split income between corporation and personal as the company, and all has to go into the corporation once registered? I think that the answer is if you set up your corporation, it is much easier for you that we pay all the commission go to that corporation. In terms of income split, that is basically for a family that one person is a licensed realtor, the other person is not licensed. So that is all you can split income with your dependent, meaning your kids or your parents. So that is, they talk about that as a non-voting shareholder could be any person in your family. So they define what's the definition of a child, what's the definition of a parents, what's the definition of a spouse. So that's you can do that. Last week, someone asked me a question saying, can I ask our company to pay part of the commission to me personal as agent and part of the commission to my corporation? I say yes or no, but it doesn't make sense because I think the answer should be you should put all your commission to your corporation because at the end of the day, it is only your corporation can help you to defer your income in any year if you want, and then to reach the goal of deferred tax reporting income. So I think that's the only way that as long as we receive the commission, we will pay you. But after you set up your company, then we will pay to your personal corporation. So that way, you decide when you want to withdraw the money from your corporation, pay you by salary or pay you by dividend. I listened to the seminar yesterday by the content. I think that they give a firm answer that if you have a corporation, you want to pay yourself as salary, not dividend. I think the dividend is then applied to those your young kids. They are not 18 years old. That's the only way you pay them as a split income. But again, I'm not a licensed accountant. I'm not willing to or happy to answer the questions for that part. Okay. So how does the PRE allow income splitting? So basically, it's that you can pay your family members through wage, or you can give them dividends. Yeah, so yesterday they mentioned clearly saying that the paying wages for any person who is older enough and then who did perform some service to your real estate business, and then the best way is to pay wages, not a salary. Pay salary or wages, not pay by dividend, because you pay by dividend, then you're going to have a difficult time to get your income, get your T4, get your mortgage approval in the future. So I think that's the way they talked yesterday. Next one, yeah. Can a personal corporation be used as a passive investment purpose? Yes, you can. You can use that your company to buy property, to buy mutual fund, to buy stocks or bonds, some whatever. So this part yesterday, the accountant also talked about that. It is better for you to set up a holding company let the holding company be one of the non-voting shareholder in your PREC. So once again, this is all accounting question. Move on. So our agent asked a question for this part. All these questions of the slideshow I put here is on Rico's website and also on Aurea website. I'm going to show you the website link later, or I'm going to share in the group. Your personal real estate corporation, we do not cover the insurance. So it is not a licensed brokerage or realtor. So there's no insurance coverage. Basically, I don't know, do you need to buy direct insurance or not? Because the insurance coverage for realtor does not extend to your PREC. The PREC only need insurance for director insurance is that if you have a tax owing or something else. So I do not think that you really need to care about this part. Rico insurance does not cover your company. Rico insurance cover you. Your PREC company will not able to do any real estate sale or trade. So there's no professional insurance coverage. Move on. Next, please. What is the relation between the PREC and regional obligation with respect to registration with RICO? Your PREC is not registered with RICO. Your PREC is needed to report with RICO that RICO knows Tony Ma is a licensed realtor or salesperson or broker. Tony Ma have a personal real estate corporation behind him, and Tony Ma's employing brokerage will pay the commission payable to Tony Ma, but now is going to payable to PREC. So in the near future, RICO come in to do inspection in terms of trust account, commission account, and general account, and in terms of documentation, we have to provide those information. Next. Names. So basically, in BC, they have a strict restriction that every person, you must use your personal name plus PREC as the name of your personal corporation. But in Ontario, they get the liberty of that. They do not have that registration, but they are saying that you should not use any name with real estate, with realty, or with trading, or any name will give the people a wrong impression that this is a brokerage or this company is doing business, real estate trading or real estate business. So you want to avoid those names. The easiest way is you can put your personal name plus personal corporation or PREC. Next one, yeah. What's the previous one? So I think that I'm not going to put too much slideshow here. The reason is that, first of all, I want to thank you all for working with our company. We welcome you to register with your personal corporation, and we are in the process of drafting a little agreement between your personal corporation and our company. And then if you started the process already, we will need you this information, and then we are going to send the information through the WeChat and the email that we will need the information from your personal corporation. So that means your article of incorporation. So we need to know who is a voting director and who is other shareholders. Second, we need a business number. So when you register the corporation, your accountant or your lawyer will get the business number, and that business number is related with your HSC number. So you need to go to bank, open a bank account. We need your bank account information and the void check. In order to pay you directly, then we're going to from today on, we will pay to your corporation. Third is we're going to check the name that you do not have a name that conflict with other company or with other RICO registration. And then we will email your corporation name and information to RICO for file purpose. And then after RICO have no problem, then we can pay you directly, and then that's it. One thing I want to make sure that all the agents understand that when you register a corporation, you want to make sure your name is not a conflict with other company. You cannot put like Tony Mom Realty, whatever. You cannot put Tony Mom Real Estate Incorporation brokerage, because that will be changing the nature, and then your company needed to be re-registered with RICO, and that will trigger lots of fees involved. Yesterday, someone asked a question in the accounting seminar. What is a mini brokerage or sub brokerage? What's the difference between a mini brokerage and a personal real estate corporation? So these two concepts are totally different. If you set up your personal real estate corporation, you only need to give the information to the brokerage, and the brokerage only forwards the information to RICO. You do not incur any other cost at RICO, at TRAP, and even our office is only a small setup fee for you to deal with. If you register sub brokerage, we have right now we have one sub brokerage in the office, which is Rico Huang. People ask me that how come Rico Huang is also a broker record on top of Tony Ma? I say because his company is called Home Life Landmark RH Realty. That's what he is the broker record of that company. But if you set up a sub brokerage like that, then you're going to go through pay to RICO, pay to TRAP, and pay to Home Life franchise, and then set up all the software program. And then we use the long work program, we use other accounting program. You're going to pay lots of fees. Minimum 1 month, you talk about like 1,500. And then on top of that, every month every year you need to pay RICO, TRAP fee. So it does not worth your time and our time to go through those painful process. The sub brokerage concept is only because 3-4 years ago, because that OREA and RICO do not allow agents to set up their personal corporation. So a couple of other brokerages, they invented this tool. I think from now on, more and more sub brokerage will be disappear, and then they will be roll in their personal corporation concept. So this is one of the best tool for you to defer your income, split income with your family, and then delay the tax payment to the government. People say that with that personal corporation, do I pay less tax? I would not use the pay less tax. I would say tax deferral. So this year I have a good income year. I make a gross income of $500,000. Then you can defer the income to payable to you, say next year, a year later, 3 years later. This is all your personal corporation income. And then within that same year, the first $500,000, the corporation only pay 12.5% tax to government. So with personal income level on top of 200,000, the tax rate is 53.3%. So 53% versus 12.5%. So this is a big difference, like 4 times. So that's why people, there will be a lot of agents to set up your personal corporation, and then which, just like I said before, we welcome you to set up, and then we will help you go through the process. Most people ask a question that at what income level should I set up a personal corporation? I only make 50 grand, I only make like 100,000 commission. After deduct this, deduct that, it's going to be worth my time and money to do that. So this is a very personal level question, and then I do not know how to properly answer. But I would say this: it really depends your personal income level last year or the year before. So let's say I am a part-time agent and or I have other business. I'm running convenience store. I'm running HVAC repair or company. I'm running even a cleaning company. Whatever, you have other stream of income, and in the meantime, you make 3 or 5 real transactions a year. Last year I made 80 grand. This year I made 60 grand. Does that worth the time and the money cost for me to set up that personal corporation? I would say yes or no. The reason I say yes, if I have other income in other profession or my full-time job, and then that job has to be go through salary, and then I have to pay the income tax. Then for even I make 50 grand, I want to set up my personal corporation, I'm going to get the commission collected in that company. And then I'm not going to pay me salary or whatever from my personal corporation. I will wait until I got any low income year. So maybe next year I got laid off from my full-time job, or maybe 3 years later I close down my convenience store. I'm going to focus on real estate transaction. So you can, what do you call equalization your income, different between different years. So it is your personal decision. Yeah, you really need to think it over yourself before you ask the question to accountant, because at the end of the day, it is still you to make the decision, not the accountant. Okay. Let me see, do we have other questions or not? Then can the HST also be deferred to future years if using yes? So because you are not going to report those income this year, I think the HST, I don't know, this is a difficult question. Because we're going to pay you, let's say this year you made 50 grand plus HST. We're going to pay you that 50 grand plus HST to your personal real estate corporation. So regarding the HST, you need to ask your accountant or CRA. I don't know. I cannot say yes because this is a dangerous question. I don't want to make a mistake on this part. I think that you need to really ask the CRA for the HST part after you set up your personal corporation. Okay. Do we have other people would like to ask a question? You can go to the lower left corner of the screen, move your mouse and see this icon called mute and mute. You can unmute yourself, ask your question. You can also put your question in the chat room. Everyone is so shy, nobody asks a question. So if you do not ask a question, I'm going to finish this part. I'm going to let Yang to talk about
Tony.
Yeah.
Jennifer， 我想问一下，就刚刚你说的那个 income 可以 refer to the next year。那我想，比如说你把那个10万，如果是或者是5万嘛 refer to next year，那你的 HST 不是相应的也就加了一个5万加个 HST 嘛？那这样的不就是我认为啊是这样子的，会不会？那 HST 不也相应的 move 到 next year 吗？
我不知道，因为这个呢 HST 是个很大的question，我不知道。我觉得就是说这个取决于呢你的不知道。
那我的意思就是说，如果是你们要发提报表之前，我告诉你们说，那我今年比方说有哪个 deal 是多少钱，3万块钱。那如果这3万我说留着下一年，那你们这个3万不是连着它的整个的 amount， 不是连着 HST 一起就是 refer 到那一年吗？我是这样想，不是说纯的 commission 再把 HST 分开，应该2个是连到一起的嘛？
对，是连在一起的，对。
那这样的话就是应该相应的一起就是 move 到 next year。
对呀，如果说，比如说今年我举个例子吧，比如说2019年我发了3万块佣金给你，那3万块佣金加 HT 就是进到你的 personal 账户了。那么
对
今年你赚的多，你赚了5万，那我们就5万块佣金加 HT 配给你的 personal corporation，或者说一部分配给你个人的，因为在你 set up 这个公司之前，那一部分我配给你这个公司的。那么至于你公司怎么去报这个 HT 的数目，那就取决于你 personal income 了。你的问题是说，如果说公司付给我 personal corporation 里面5万块钱加上 HT， 那么 HT 是不是应该当年报？我不知道，我没有办法回答这个问题，因为可能accountant 知道，我们公司有 accountant， 但是我现在也不想他来回答你这个问题，就是最好呢，你在 set up 你这个 corporation 时，你问他，你说我们公司今年付了我3万块钱加 HT， 那么我现在的收入是减少了，那么我这个 HT 是什么时候按多少比例这个 remit to the government， 所以你得问他，
好的，
好吧？
我觉得 Jennifer 的 question 不是这个意思吧？
你说。
我估计他这个意思，我们说的现在在 corporation 那个commission 的问题是延税，刚才你提的延税可推迟，对吧？并不是说是说我们公司给你的 commission 可推到明年，今年的可推到明年，不是这个意思。所以这样呢，他的 income 给公司还是当年有报，但你公司给你个人发的，你会明年报什么的，这是你的问题，对不对？是不是这个理解？对。所以 Jennifer 估计他问的是这个意思，是不是？
对，是我不是说建一个私人的公司那个意思，我是说，如果我们延到我们公司把我延到明年，那我这样的 HST 不也相应的延到明年吗？
不同的不是公司的问题。
我看到那个 Danny 陈，也就是昨天那个主讲那个马云会计事务所的，应该是这个 Danny 我想他说了 ，No HST collected cannot be deferred。So陈经理回答的也是对的，就是说，如果我们公司帮你 defer 你 personal income to next year 了，那么你的 HST 也是 report next year。但是如果说是这个已经配给你公司了，那么恐怕 HST 是不能够 defer， 所以这个呢 end of day 还是去咨询你自己的会计师，好吧？Philip 问说，will company's agreement with agent PREC be ready by end of this month? Yes, probably next week we'll be get ready and then everything will ready. OK. 前面有一个人问一个问题，就是说，How do we know if Rico will accept our corporate name？我觉得就是首先呢，我要给大家讲一点，就关于这个 name 呢，就是千万不要 too inventive or aggressive or say you're going to put say your name is John Smith, but you say I want to put a Tony Ma Realty. Or your name is John Smith, you want to say John Smith's Landmark Realty. This name will be create a problem. So that way that you're going to have a problem to deal with that RICO registration. The best way is either you keep a number company, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 Ontario Inc., or you put like Tony Ma Personal Corporation, Tony Ma PREC, whatever. So I think that's okay. Sarah asked a question, says that can the office send the commission of the final payment from the builder after this unit is the final close to PREC? After the unit is the final closed. Yes, I answered this question already. I got this answer from Rico. As long as the commission is not paid, let's say as of today, you have a commission not closed, then we can pay you. So let's say I have a deal closed last Friday, and then I'm gonna set up a personal corporation today. Then I don't think that you can pay to your corporation. But if you have a commission coming from your pre-con new condo project, and the commission arrive our office on this Friday, but your corporation was set up today. So we can roll over this commission. Instead of payable to your personal, we can pay to your corporation. Once again, we need to set up an agreement between you, your personal corporation, and our company. And we needed to see your article of incorporation. We need to make sure that all the documents is in place. So then we can pay to your corporation, okay? Someone asked me a question, is everyone has to set up a PREC? No, it is a personal decision. You want to set up your personal corporation, you set up a personal corporation. You want to keep your income to your personal level, then that's fine too. Louis asked a question, can pending commission from previous deal before October 1st be paid to the corporation? I'm not too sure that what is your pending standard for. If the commission, if the trade is already closed, but our office have not paid you yet, I think that's going to have an issue to, because the commission already in our account before your company is set up. If you are saying the pending commission, meaning that, you sold a new home, you sold a resale, and the resale, the closing date is right after the date of your PREC setup date, I think that is okay. So let me give an example. I have a deal closing this Friday, but today I'm going to set up my personal corporation. The personal corporation is registered with the Ontario government. I think that is possible. That is okay. So no more question. If no more question, then I will ask our marketing to come up to talk about that. How do you put your Google form on your listing and conveniently, to the showing agent fill in as a Google form for COVID-19 registration purpose. Okay. Once again, that not every agent has to set up a personal corporation. I know a couple agents, they talk with this already. If you have any special question, you can always ask me. But this is a very special topic, more involved with accounting knowledge and accounting experience. I would rather you ask a more experienced accounting firm. Danny and Ma Yun is one of the accounting firm we dealt with in the past. And then you can ask your personal accountant, you can ask them, Ma Yun or Danny Chen. And, once again, we are here to help you. We are here to help you to reduce your tax payable and then to defer your tax payable as long as it is legal, okay? And our deal department, accounting department is here to help you to go through this process as long as you give us your article of incorporation, signed agreement, as long as you give your HD number, business number, and your void check, then we will set up from our accounting system and then pay you right away from now on, as long as you have this document, okay? Next, I will ask Yang to come out to talk about that, our new home sales. In the meantime, if you still have any question, you can, just like I said, you can call me, text me, WeChat me, email me. There's so many ways to reach me, WhatsApp me. And if I do not know the answer, then definitely I'm going to find the answer for you. And then Yang, you take over from here.
Hello, everyone. So this is Yang from Home Life Landmark Marketing Department. So today I will talk about how to set up the Google Forms. So because right now during the COVID-19, some listing agent need to customers or the agent to fill out the COVID-19 questionnaire about the few questions. So right now I will teach you how to use the Google form to set up the questionnaire. So the first of all, you need to have the Gmail. So this is the Gmail we have right now. So when you have the Gmail account, you can go to the google.com and search the form in the search bar. So in the first the outcome in the Google website, you can see the forms. So just click the forms here. So you will go to the dashboard. This is our dashboard for the receiving the worksheet from all the new home projects. So we just okay, this is the Chinese version. So I will switch to the English version. So this is English version for the Google Forms. Just click here, just blank. You can make a new form. So now you can type the title of the form. So we usually put like Home Life Landmark, Realty, and COVID-19 and COVID-19. Yeah, this is questionnaire. So basically, this is the title which you will show to anyone have the link. So and also you can type some description for describe this form. So we can see here. Yeah, this is the form we have. So basically, you need to write down the clients or the agents or the personal information. So just back to the new one. So here, so that is your title. So that is all the information about the questionnaire. So just click that add a question here. You can say the first of all, you can type, you can choose the type of the question you want. So basically, if you need to collect the people's name or phone number, you can use the short answer here. So questionnaire, question is what the question you want to put. So the first of all is the name. You can type the name here. Because you need the people fill out all the blanket, so you need to put the required. So if they didn't fill out the blanket, they cannot submit. Okay, so we finished the name, and we can deal with the second one is like a phone number. So as I said, you need to set up all the questions you need have. So for example, you need to collect the email address, the full name, the phone number, the property address, and the MLS number. So when you set up all the detailed information, you can set the question which are usually asked for the COVID-19 questionnaire. So basically, because we compared all different the forms for the COVID-19 forms, so we found that these three questions are very common showed. So it's so now I just copy paste the question here. So because this is a yes or no question, so you just choose the multiple choice here and type the question. So this you can ignore the suggestion and you can type here. So it's yes for your first option. The no is the second option. Because this is the mandatory question, so you need to click require. to ask people who view this questionnaire to fill out. And you can copy paste the question and change another question. The second question. And so on. You can pick the third question here. So this is all the 3 questions the common asked for everyone during COVID-19. So some people will ask me how to type some words amount in the form. You can see here. So this is here. So add title and description. So now you can add that one. So you can type, because basically we will write down something like here. Because you want people fill out the questionnaire before they come to visit the property. So you better to add this one. So for the impersonal sales appointments, we ask you to complete the questionnaire below and submit the peer to your meeting. So you can put everyone you want, everywhere you want. And you can, so that's it, all the form and question you set up right now. And when you want to share with anyone, just click the send here. So because this is a long link, so I usually click the shorten URL. So this is a short link you will get. So right now, so you can get the short link and you can put that link to your clients and the agents will visit your property if you are the listing agent. So you can click that the preview icon. So you can see this is form you make here. And also you can change the color or you can add some image here. So just click, you can see the form this is a picture here because we insert the one picture for our banner here. So you can do it as well. So just click that one. Click the choose an image. And you can browse your computer and see what picture you want to add. Right now, I don't have a picture. So you can add the picture what you want. And you can change the same color here, whatever you want. So you can change to the red, change to the blue. And that's it. And also, you don't need to save any change because every change will automatically save in your Drive. It means it will save in your Google Drive. So you can say this is the form you already set up right now. And when people already answer the question, you can see the answers. The number is changing. So I can give you a sample here. So this is our company form. So you can see this is 5 response here. So this is all the, this is a report for all the response. So you can see we already received the 5 response here. And this is email, name, phone number, property address, blah, 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 everything you can get. And this is individually. So you can check one by one to all the forms here. Okay, that's it. So this is all which I want to teach and tell everyone for how to set up the Google Forms. if you have a question, you can type in the chat box or unmute yourself to ask your question here.
Hey, Young.
Hello, 你好。
Hey, Young. David here.
你好。
So 你的意思是说每个经纪 listing agent 他自己有 create 这个 form， 对不对？
对。
所以这个 form create 之后有放的 listing remarks 还是什么地方？
如果要放在哪里，可以取决经纪想放在哪里。就是如果生成了这个 link 之后，你随便可以发消息给你的，如果要来参观的人都可以。就是我是教大家如何去生成这个，然后这个 link 至于到时候怎么放，大家都可以怎么放。
就是说在你 listing 上面，我们也放 schedule 啦，放其他的那个 COVID 的disclosure 啦，也可以放在那上面，这个 link 放上去，是不是？
对，因为这个 link 是可以复制的，就是可以增加到任何的上面。就如果你是 listing agent 的话，你就可以说一句，就是如果你想来参观，请必须要填好这个就可以了。
对，还有一个问题是，既然我们公司建议的 create 一个 form， 如果是你公司的同事，能不能 copy 你这个 form 放在 link 上面去了？
好像 copy 的话，这我要研究一下。但是我可以把所有的问题都变成一个 Word， 然后大家就可以复制粘贴。
哦，那这样就更好。对，你可以这样试，大家就我一个 create， 可能我怕 listening 有这个错了，那个错了，什么对吧？
可以，没问题。那我就记下，我把那个的问题变成一个 Word， 然后大家就是因为我已经教大家怎么去设置了嘛，就把它复制粘贴就可以了。
对，那就更好了。对，谢谢你。OK。
So Eric Young say how to use it. Eric, could you unmute yourself to ask the question? I'm not sure about your question. And also John asked how can I link the form to the online booking assistant? John, because I'm not the real estate agent, so I cannot log in the email as the booking system. But what I can tell you is what I can teach you is how to make that form, and you can get the link. So how to put that link to your online booking system, I'm not sure. You can ask maybe Sammy, because I cannot log in the MLS, the system. So I'm not sure what are the online booking assistant for.
Yeah, 我是 Jennifer， 还有 question。
你好。
就是我看很多人，我们去订那个消印的时候，他们就自动有一个黄色的一个 sign 这个字，我们点一下，然后就同意一下，然后就过去了，就 submit 就过去了。我觉得这样，我们公司我就想知道可不可以做到这样，用什么办法上传，然后让别人订房子的时候就有一个黄色的 sign， 一点就出来，然后就不用这么费事了。我是这么想，我们公司有没有这样的情况？这样做可不可以？因为很多公司都是这样，你在订消印的时候，我不知道别的人有没有遇到过，就是会点的时候，它就直接出来一个小黄色的一个 sign 这个词。这次点完以后，你点完以后，它就打开有很多，就像你刚才讲的这些任何东西，然后你点一个 agree， 然后你就签个名，经纪签个名 submit 就 OK 了，就非常简单。
OK。
我不知道你知不知道我在说什么这种情况。
其实我不太清楚。Sammy， 你在吗？
在。
你可以回答一下刚刚 Jennifer 的问题吗？
他那个预约的系统，因为我们现在预约的系统叫 Wolf Connect， 跟他已经很早回馈过这个问题了，但是他们给的答复是，现在我们用这个 Wolf Connect， 它不可以在预约的时候有一个 pop up 的一个 window 出来，但是它会有一个建议我们用的是一个 Touch 的一个 email 系统，我们现在就是还没有研究一下那个 email 到底怎么样用， 所以现在我们可能需要研究一下它怎么用那个 email。但是你说的其他的那些关于预约的，它不是一个签字，它只是一个 click 确认，只是一个确认的一个，只是确认 yes， 它并没有一个签字的功能。所以我们现在用这个表，就是希望就是你用这个表把这 URL 可以变成一个 QR code 放到 attachment。当经纪约的时候，打开这个 attachment scan QR， 直接可以在他手机上去确认完之后再发送。这样的话，所有信息都是经过他确认，每一个信息 yes， 然后最后他是 acknowledge， 这是对的。
所以 Sammy 就这个意思了。我们所有同事如果 listen agent 的话，所以最好呢，在 remarks 那边呢写这一句话 ，Please click on 什么什么东西 regarding for COVID-19 showing instruction。所以这样多这一句话可能是好一点，对不对？
现在我们做的就是，每一次都是需要让他们去 attachment 下表或者是 email 给他们，签了之后发给 listing 经纪，然后再去约。
哦，就是 email 给那个 showing agent。listing
agent。showing agent 它可以在 MLS 上下载。如果 listing agent 没有 attach 到 MLS， 那么你需要 email 给那个要看房的经纪。
这多个手续就是了。
对，是有点麻烦，但是就是因为这个疫情期间，其实也是挺危险的。通常有一些时候是好事也是坏事，因为通常如果假如这么麻烦，如果不是很一些比较叫这个认真的客户，他们不会花这个时间去弄这么多事情。对于这个可能看房来说，也是一个尽量少看，但是呢，看的人其实他这个是经过至少 qualify 了一下，不是那种至少 listing agent 是经过就是确认了之后，他决定是要做，就说明他的客户还是有诚意的。
所以我是这么想啊，如果是把这句话放到那个 listing agent 他的 remarks 写清楚 ，Please complete questionnaire before you book for the showing， 这样的就把这另放到底下，这样会不会有帮助呢？
可以，这个都不是问题的，这些系统这个都是可以很容易处理的，因为这个 URL 这个 link 可以转换成 QR code，QR code 可以去放到这个叫listing attachment、schedule B 啊，或者是showing 那个就是 policy 之类都可以做的，这个非常简单的，不是问题的。
那就好。
Okay, so anyone has a question right now? Okay.
嗨，Yang。
你好。
哎，我有一个问题，刚才最刚开始的时候，怎么样找到的这个 form 的 templates 好像没有看到哎。
哦 ，template 是这样子，就是你点进去之后点一个 blank， 看到这里 blank 吗？就是这是 form， 你会进去点 blank 之后，你就可以自己输入。但是刚 David 说的，我会到时候做个 Word 分享给大家，然后只要把问题复制进去，做好一个就可以了。
OK， 哦，那刚才的就是我点一个 blank form， 我自己 set up 一个 form。
对，然后我会把这些问题都打给大家，就是写在一个 Word 里面，然后大家就是只要按照我刚刚说的方法去一个个做，然后把问题复制进去，就可以做成一个 form 了。
OK，好，谢谢。
不用谢。还有人有问题吗？OK， 我看一下 ，OK， 那大家没有问题 ，OK， so there's no question right now. OK，Helen 朱问，原来前台发过一个表，这个表跟原来的一样吗？你可以打开你的话筒吗？那个你说的那个表是哪个表啊？ 就是这个 question。哦，是因为这样子，因为我们建议每个经纪可以自己做一个表，所以我们前台现在不会处理这个里面的就是 request， 所以就是所以我来教大家如何做一个自己的表，这样子你就可以自己把这个 link 发出去。然后 Charlie 边问，现在是有规定强制必须填表才能收印吗？不是的，是选择性的，是 personal choice， 不是强制性要有填这类似的表。但是现在对，因为现在不是所有的都是强制性，但是有一些经纪会比较注意这方面，所以才会涉及到有的会填，有的会不填。所以因为有的人，我们现在做法是要填一个纸质版的，然后签字嘛。因为有的人在外面没有办法填，所以我们才教大家如何用电子版，这样子在手机上也可以填。前2天我把这个测试的这 link 也给大家看过，在群里面发过，然后只要点这个 link 进去，你手机也可以填，填完就 OK 了。所以就是为了大家方便而已，不是强制性。Okay, if there's no question, I will move to the another part. So the second part is about new homes. Recently, everyone looks at the advertisement for the Angus Glen South Village. It's here. So the project, the good news is this project will be released next week. So about end of the next week, you will get all detailed information, might be, because this is the exclusive brokerage, the presentation. So if we got the information about this project, we will send all information to the group. So the next Thursday, so October 22nd, we will get some information. Maybe you will get which type of home will they sell in this phase? Is it the is it the toms, or is it the detached? We will know next week. So if you have clients for that project, so you can promote right now, that I will recommend you to promote this project right now, because this is a very hot project, and basically the agents in GTA, all the agents are promoting this one. Okay, the next one is the Stanley District. So Stanley District is another condo project in the Niagara Falls. So this is the first master plan to the community there. So I think it's a very good investment for that one, because that area is the tourism, the hottest the tourism in GTA. So that one will be released next week as well, but it's early a little bit. So it's a Wednesday. So next Wednesday, October 21st. So except for the 2 projects, I will recommend you to look. There are 4 new projects in next or this week. So you can go to the new homes, the center is here. So you can see the coming soon, the remarks before the name. So this is for projects will release in October, maybe earlier, maybe later. Okay, so I will remark here. So this is condo project. Because in our new home center, there are over 100 projects. So today I will teach you how to search. So if you have the iMic, so you need to click the Command F. So you will see the search bar here. So you can type the name. For example, you want to search the 199. So you just search 199. So you will see the project here. Or if you have the PC like Windows 10 or Windows whatever, so just click the Control F, and you can search the same items in the new home center. The other part I will introduce all of you is the how to submit a worksheet, because a lot of the new projects or upcoming projects, it's the planting the phase for selling. So you need to submit worksheet first. I will recommend submit your client's worksheet as soon as possible, because we need to see the order for all the worksheet. So right now you can see mostly all the projects have a worksheet submission link, or tell you how to submit your worksheet here. So now we use the two ways to submit a worksheet. So the first one is a Google Forms. We use the Google Form for 1 year, and this is a good way to make our working more efficiently. So for example, for the Angus Glen South Village, so you can go to here and find the worksheet submission link. So just click the link here, and you can type all the information you need to fill out. You can see that the red stars here, this is the mandatory, the blank you need to fill out. So before the agents, before the top 3 plan selections, above this part, this is all the information you need to fill, because this is agent information. This is the agent email address, agent name, agent WeChat ID or WhatsApp ID. Because if we get to the all location, we will contact you as soon as possible. So we need to get your information so we can contact you immediately. So if you don't have the WeChat number or WhatsApp number, you can insert your phone number, but just type it. So like the phone number is like +1 437 8453318, like that. That's it. But I believe that everyone has the WeChat or WhatsApp. So when you fill out all the mandatory, the blank, just click the submit. And when you didn't fill all the blanket which you need to fill, you cannot submit. Please remember, you need to get your client's photo ID. If you don't get it, so you cannot fill out the worksheet. When you fill out worksheet, so congratulations, you are in the order of the working submitting the worksheets. Okay, so so except for the Google Forms, we usually use the email, so the PDF worksheet for a lot of the towns or single projects. For example, here, like Wooden Heaven, it's a single project in Aurora. So you can say worksheet submission. So you can click the link and find the worksheet and fill out your worksheet and submit to the marketing@homelifelandmark.com. And that is my email. So when you submit a worksheet, you can tell me or contact me to check your submission, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. So that's it. So when you fill out a worksheet or sending your worksheet via the email, you just need to wait for our message. So sometimes we will get our location very fast, but sometimes we need to wait for some time to get our location. So it depends. So just be attention. So if you can get our location, we will tell you as soon as possible. So that's it. So this is all the new home sales and all the upcoming projects in October or early November. If anyone has question, so anyone want to ask about Angus Glen? You can unmute yourself or type your question in the chat board. Okay, so no one question. That's perfect.
Yang，
哎，你好。
哎，我想问一下，你这个 Angus Glen South Village 这个项目，现在咱们网站上没有什么信息，它有什么 details 出来了吗？
你可以看到这边 coming soon next week， 下周四。
OK。
然后你也现在是这样子，我们会把所有即将发布或者是时间都会标在 training 里面。就你看，下周会有2个盘发，一个是 Stanley District 是在瀑布那边，第二个就是，哎，我写错了，这个应该是 Angus， 就是 Angus Glen。
OK。
对。所以所有的信息都在下周4会公布，包括它有可能会卖什么，卖多少钱，都有可能会在下周公布。但是我们不确定它要发布多少，这是这个问题。所以等到下周4之后，比如说周4的下午或者周5可以来问一下，我会在这群里面问一下。
那关于项目的大小啊、多少期啊什么这些信息都不知道，对吧？只要到了下周4了。
对。
OK。好的，谢谢。
OK， 现在那我就把时间交给 Sammy。
这样子吧，因为今天时间已经差不多3点多，挺晚了。我们下个星期2的时候，我跟 David 陈或者 Tony， 我们一起再把近期经常会碰到的一些经济的投诉啊，或者一些需要准备的注意的东西，我们单独再做一次。因为今天时间已经3点，差不多一个小时010分了，已经挺长时间了，好吧？
好的。那 Sammy 能不能安排在下周4啊？因为下周2是美国地产。
没问题，下周4也可以。
好的。
可以了，下周
4。David，
可以的，可以。
OK，
OK。好，那谢谢大家。
OK， 好了。
下面跟大家说了，下周4见了。
对，下星期4我们下星期4我们会把这个提前发出来，到时候周4的时候我们会讲一下，估计是上午吧，上午10点钟我们会讲一讲就最近遇到的一些问题。
可以，可以。
好的，那我们下个周4再见。
哎，周4见。
OK， 拜拜。
拜拜。